fears, fill the world with joy. She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. See her loving glow in a blushing flower. Watch her dreams take wings over skies so blue. She will save the earth and its every glory. She will teach her child every golden story. She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. Listen to her voice, singing in the wind. Feel her gentle touch in the golden sunlight. She was born to love, kiss our tears away, vanish all our fears, fill the world with joy. She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. See her loving glow in a blushing flower. Watch her dreams take wings over skies so blue. She will save the earth and its every glory. She will teach her child every golden story. She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering.
Isang makakalikasang hapon sa inyong lahat. This is Roxy Bayans, Miss Earth Philippines, for another episode of The House and Wise of Children. And today, very exciting yung mga topic natin because it's very relevant. It is about climate change through a child's perspective. So we will see kung ano yung ideas ng mga children about climate change, and we will have special guests to join us for this discussion. So I'm so excited, but today I just wanna give a shout out sa ating viewers and of course my Miss Earth sisters. We're actually having an Earth Day celebration tomorrow. I'm gonna give an announcement about that, so you have to stay until the end of the show. So without further ado, I'm gonna introduce our guests. Hello, Kiara and Rhett.
Hello, Ate Roxa. Hello, Ate.
Hello. So Kiara and Rhett are friends since I've spoke to them earlier, and Kiara is actually 9 years old and Rhett is 8 years old. Kumusta naman kayo?
Okay lang po. Okay po, Nang.
Wow. Kumusta naman ang school? Ang online
Okay
classes?
lang.
Okay lang? Paano yung ginagawa nyo ngayon sa school? Nasa bahay lang kayo? Module ba or nag-online classes kayo?
Module.
Okay. Ayan, kinumusta na natin ang ating mga guests. Pero bago tayo mag-move on sa ating topic, narinig ko may talent daw kayong na-prepare para sa aming lahat.
Yes po. Yes po.
Ayan, actually guys, ito yung pinapangarap ko talagang talent. And super in na in kasi siya ngayon, super trending siya ngayon. And you got that right. Ang ating TikTok dances. I wish I was a TikTok dancer as well. I'm trying to learn but not so good pa rin. So maybe Kiara and Rhett could show me some moves and maybe I could learn from there. Okay, ready na ba kayo para sa inyong TikTok dance craze, Kiara and Rhett?
Yes.
Okay. Excited na ako dyan. Take it away. Go, Kiara. Go, Rhett.
Move, Rhett.
Pwedeng makisayaw ako. Kung alam ko, titignan ko kung alam ko yung sayaw.
Thank you.
Wow! Galing! Galing! Wow! Wow, ang galing-galing naman ni Kiara at ni Re. Nawawala na talaga yung confidence ko, guys. Mas magaling silang sumayaw sa akin. Grabe, idol ko na kayo, Kiara and Re. Tanong ko lang, saan kayo natuto sumayaw ng ganyan? Napakagaling nyo naman. Saan kayo natuto? Kay mommy ba? Narinig niyo ba ako?
Opo.
Ayun. Kiara at Red, tanong ko lang, saan kayo natuto ng mga dance moves niyo? May nagturo ba sa inyo? Si mommy ba? Si daddy?
Si ate. May ate Jermaine.
Wow, ang inyong mga ate. Grabe ang talented ng ating mga kids. And blessed kami na nakita namin yung talent niyo today. Ayan. So, okay. Ready na ba kayo to move into our topic about climate change?
Yes po.
Okay, so tanong ko lang, Kiara and Rhett, aware ba kayo kung ano ang climate change? Yung sa tingin nyo lang, opinion nyo lang.
Yes po. Climate change is a effect on the environment. And
Yes.
thank you.
And I thank you. Wow, it's an effect to the environment. Tama naman. How about you, Kiara?
Climate change is a change of weather.
Yes, perfect. It is a change of weather. And climate change, even global warming, is actually a process of the earth heating up. And ang nagkukos nito yung mga burning of fossil fuels para magkaroon tayo ng kuryente sa ating mga bahay. And meron din yung deforestation, nagkukos din ito ng climate change and global warming. Na nakikita nyo ba sa Facebook or nakikita nyo ba sa news yung pagsunog ng mga bundok-bundok? Lalo sa Australia, yung mga fields sa Australia, yung mga areas sa Australia and sa Amazon. Share ko lang about that kasi because of human activity, because of deforestation, nawa-wipe out ang ating green lands at nagkukos yun, isa yun sa major contributor ng climate change, and it's very heartbreaking. And ayan, there are over millions and millions of people who are currently vulnerable to the effects of climate change. Isa na tayo doon sa Pilipinas, di ba? Nakikita nyo ba sa news, Kiara at Rhett, di ba maraming baha?
Yes po.
Yeah, aware ang ating kids, di ba? Nakikita natin, lalo yung recent Typhoon Ulysses, that is an effect of climate change and global warming. And a lot of people are not experiencing the bad effects. Pero for us and for other vulnerable countries and areas, nararamdaman natin to. And it goes to show na it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And it's heartbreaking. So we have to teach our children na yun pa lang. And happy ako kasi aware si Kiara and si Rhett sa nangyayari and what climate change and global warming does and how it is continuously deteriorating our environment, and possibly it could wipe out the human race if we don't do something about it. Sabi nga nila, let us change the ending and prevent climate change and global warming. Ayan. Okay, so question ko, Kiara and Rhett, bakit sa tingin nyo, ano pang ibang ways na, bakit kaya nagkakaroon ng climate change? Bakit kaya?
Mga tao, putas-pusura saan-saan.
Sorry, dahil sa mga tao?
Yes.
Anong ginagawa ng mga tao?
Putas-pusura saan-saan.
Ayan, dahil sa mga tao. Okay, Kiara, how about you?
Dahil po nagsusunog ng mga basura.
Yes, that is one of the great contributors of climate change and global warming, yung pagsusunog ng basura. So, carbon gas emissions is one of the detrimental causes of climate change and global warming. And isa pang good example is, di ba tayo mga tao, most of us, syempre, so nagko-commute tayo or pag may sarili tayong sasakyan, and this produces a lot of carbon gas emissions, and it is trapped in the surface of the earth that is contributing to global warming and climate change. So, advice ko siguro sa mga tao, kapag malapit lang yung distance, ganun ba kayo? Kapag malapit lang yung pupuntahan nyo, hindi na kayo nagsumasakay, naglalakad na lang ba kayo, Kiara and Red?
Sasakay po.
Sumasakay? Paano pag malapit
I'm
lang?
walking.
Kunwari sa tindahan lang, o ayan, yes, walking. So kapag malayo, of course, given na we have to take transportation, pero it's more about thinking of a sustainable...
Exercise.
Ayun, o diba, exercise pa. Through walking, we are saving the environment, preventing climate change and global warming. Tapos, healthy pa tayo, diba? Okay, so those are great examples. And ang galing ni Kiara and Red. Ayan, we could all... It's really true that we could learn a lot from our kids. Let us not underestimate them because sometimes they know more than us. And we have to admit that. Ayan. Okay. Ito yung next kong question. Alam niyo ba yung difference na mention ni Rhett earlier yung about weather? Alam niyo ba yung difference ng climate change and ng weather?
Yes.
Okay. Anong pagkakaiba nun?
Climate change is a effect on weather condition. Weather is a day-to-day temperature. That's all.
Okay,
I know.
that's all. Parang nasa pageant si Rhett, ang galing sumagot. May I thank you pa siya. Okay, how about you, Kiara? Anong diferensya ng weather tsaka ng climate?
Weather reflects temps condition of the atmosphere. Climate is the average of weather over time and expense.
Yes, that is correct. Napakagaling ng ating mga kids. And to add to that, actually, weather is more of short-term and climate is long-term. Kaya climate change, it's gonna be there for a long, long time. And it's really hard to take back if it's there already because it's a long-term situation. Okay, so at least aware ang ating kids about that. For my fourth question, ito na. I mentioned about this earlier. Aware ba kayo sa nagagawa ng greenhouse gases sa climate change?
No. Yes.
Okay, sige.
Yes.
Red said yes. Anong idea mo about greenhouse gas emissions?
Yes, the heart. The heat.
Sorry, Red, ano yun?
Yes, the heat. Heat of the sun.
Okay, so the greenhouse gas emissions causes heat. That's true naman. Like example earlier with our cars, with burning of fossil fuels, with the massive forest fires. This is causing greenhouse gas emission, and it is trapped in our earth, and it's melting our icebergs. It is causing flood. It is causing drought, and it just has continuously been changing the temperature and the seasons. I remember in the past, di ba dati, Kiara and Red, kapag June, July, expect na natin may bagyo. And then kapag September, October, November, December, bihira na, di ba dito sa Pilipinas. Ngayon, parang hindi mo na alam kung kailan magkakabagyo. Kahit Pasko na, umuulan na ng malakas. So that is an effect of climate change. Nagbabago yung mga seasons. Ano yun? Sorry?
Ulan.
Ayun, ulan. Yung paglala ng ulan, paglala ng mga bagyo, that is also a cause of climate change. And habang tayo naman sa Pilipinas, binabagyo. Yung mga ibang country naman, nag-experience sila ng drought and then wala namang rainfall. Kaya dahil walang rainfall, nagkakos ito ng forest fires and yung massive burning ng Amazon and Australia and some parts in the Philippines. Hindi lang yun yung deforestation. It's also yung pag-heat up ng ating planet, tapos pagbawas ng rainfall, kaya sa sobrang init, nagkakos siya ng fire. So those are some of the detrimental effects of greenhouse gas emissions. So ayun, recommend ko talaga if we do not need to travel with a car, kung kaya namang lakarin, we would do that. And sabi nga ni Red, pwede pa tayong makapag-exercise when we do that. Okay. Ito yung tanong ko naman. Red said this earlier, pero bakit sa tingin nyo ang mga tao yung nagkukos ng climate change? So ibig sabihin ba niyan kung wala tayo, walang climate change? Rhett and Kiara? Tao ba ang may kasalanan ng climate change?
Ingat ng mga lahat.
Ano yun, Rhett? Sorry.
Hindi lahat mga tao.
Lahat ng tao. How about you, Kiara?
Hindi.
Okay, so Kiara says hindi. And then si Rhett sabi niya lahat. Well, both of them are correct naman. Hindi naman lahat. And then si Rhett naman sa sinabi niya, yung mga tao, yung nagkukos talaga. So, mga tao, pero hindi naman lahat because we also have our environmentalists. Pero like mostly, ever since we were born, we have somehow contributed to greenhouse gas emissions, to climate change, to global warming. Kasi of course, we have consumed electricity, we have put up the demand to burn even more fossil fuels dahil nga sa kahit yung pag-charge natin ng cellphone, kahit yung kapag yung ilaw natin sa gabi, kapag naliligo tayo, yung kapag gumamit tayo ng tubig, those are contributors. So, yes, most humans at some point in their life, they have contributed to this. But the best we could do is lessen it, be more sustainable. Like, think of ways na kailan ba natin kailangan yung mga bagay na to at kailan hindi, di ba? And there are also actually alternatives also for like the burning of fossil fuels, and I'm gonna be sharing that to you later. So ayan, thank you Kiara and Rhett. My next question ako para sa'yo. Sa tingin niyo ba, kaya din mapahamak ng mga hayop dahil sa climate change?
Yeah. Yes po.
Bakit? Bakit mapapahamak ang mga hayop?
Wait lang.
Okay, take your time, Rhett. How about you, Kiara?
Mamatay sila. Mamatay mga animals.
Okay, so same as humans, animals are just as vulnerable to climate change and global warming. And ang naging big issue lately about that, as I keep mentioning earlier, yung massive burning ng Australia and the Amazon. So marami, kung alam niyo ba yung hayop na koala? Yung koala, yung mga kangaroo, ganon. Alam niyo ba yung mga hayop na yon? Yung kangaroo, yung koala.
Amen.
Ayan. So yung koala natin and yung mga kangaroo sa Australia, marami sa kanila nag-perish or nawalan ng buhay dahil sa effects ng climate change and global warming. An example lang to, this is happening globally and hindi lang tayong mga tao ang nagsasuffer. Nagsasuffer din yung mga hayop. And actually yung mga hayop, hindi talaga sila they don't contribute much to global warming and climate change compared to humans. And of course, dahil din sa livestock, also caused by humans, so nag-increase yung demand. So the subject of global warming and climate change is very broad, it's very wide. Ang daming pwedeng pag-usapan, pero I'm sure of it that humans are more responsible than animals with what is happening. So dapat habang pine-prevent natin yung paglala ng climate change and ng global warming, while we are looking after the people, we also have to look after yung mga animals. Mahilig ba kayo sa mga animals?
Yes.
Kiara, ano yung favorite niyong animals?
Rabbit. Lion.
Rabbit, lion, ano
Dog.
pa?
Dog.
Dog. Ano pa?
Cat. Kitten.
Okay, kitten. Uy, parehas tayo ng mga favorite, ah. So, mahilig din pala kayo sa animals. May alaga ba kayo sa bahay nyo?
Yes. Yes.
Ayan, love nyo ba sila?
Love po. Love.
O yan, dahil love natin sila, alagaan natin sila, and i-prevent
I
natin
have,
ang climate change.
Ate,
Yes?
I have 3 dogs, only 1 cat. May kami rabbit.
Wala kayong rabbit?
Chicken.
Pero gusto niyong magkaroon. O, narinig
Kami.
kayo ni
Kaya
mommy
dapat
at dad. Oh, okay. So narinig kayo ni mommy at ni daddy, baka bigyan kayo ng rabbit. Kasi ako din, may mga alaga akong rabbit dito sa bahay at napakabait nila, napaka-good na pets. Sa si Kiara and Rhett loves animals. May idadagdag pa ba kayo sa mga animals na gusto nyo? Ayun. Okay, so that's it. Na-mention pa kanina, lion. Wow. Actually, parehas kami. Similar kami ng mga favorite na animals. So if we love our animals, if we love our home, if we love the people, let us prevent climate change and global warming. Okay. Ito, ang aking next na tanong. Sa tingin nyo ba, kapag naglakad kayo, napag-usapan na natin ito earlier, pero I want to talk more about it. Kapag naglalakad ba tayo, nababawasan yung effects towards climate change and global warming?
Yes.
Bakit? Bakit nababawasan kapag naglalakad tayo?
Wala ang pollution.
How about you, Kiara?
Puso.
Ayun, walang pollution, walang usok na nanggagaling sa ating mga sasakyan. So, other alternative actually sa paglalakad, uso to ngayon, pwede tayo mag-bike. May bike ba kayo? Mahilig ba kayo mag-bike, Rhett and Kiara?
May bike po.
Ayun, magandang example din yun ng sustainable way para i-lessen yung paggamit natin ng mga vehicles na nagpo-produce ng carbon gas emissions. So, ayan, i-recommend natin sa mga viewers, mas maglakad tayo, mas mag-bike tayo. Pwede niyo bang sabihin yun, Kiara at Rhett?
Yes.
Mas maglakad tayo, mas mag-bike tayo.
Mas maglakad tayo, mas mag-bike tayo. Mas lakad tayo, mas bike tayo.
To save Mother Earth.
To save Mother Earth. To save Mother Earth.
And save humans and animals.
Save humans and Earth. And animals.
Ayan. Okay, I hope we sent the message over sa ating mga viewers. I hope you gained like compassion or empathy from what we just said and continue lessening carbon gas emissions by taking driving a car less and taking public transportation less by walking or even biking. Sa mga near areas lang naman, di ba? If you could walk, if you could afford to bike, if it's okay for your health, then make that choice. Make that sustainable choice. Ayan. Okay, so for my next question sa inyo, this is my last question para sa inyo, Kiara and Rhett. And it is very interesting. What are ways para malesen yung climate change at global warming? Ano mga paraan? Maraming paraan.
Reduce, recycle water, the plants, everything.
Yes. How about you, Kiara?
Planting to the planties to the plant. Plant more trees, don't burn plastic.
Okay, so those are great examples given by Kiara and Rhett. I haven't been mentioning this a lot earlier, but conserving water is a great way to lessen the effects of climate and the impacts of climate change and global warming. Also, since I mentioned about the burning of fossil fuels to give us energy para sa ating kuryente, we could have an alternative for that is renewable energy. So we could use solar panels, pwede tayo gumamit ng mga windmills. So there are options like that we could do. And sabi nga ni Kiara, wag magsunog ng plastic because that is also causing carbon gas emissions and all, of course yung paggamit natin ng mga sasakyan that are major contributors to carbon gas emissions. And it's actually good. Totoo yung sabi ni Kiara na magtanim kasi di ba yung kapag may plants tayo, ina-absorb niya yung carbon gas emissions. So mababawasan yung yung detrimental effects towards our environment. And it's also good na we grow our own food and stick more to a plant-based diet dahil ang livestock is actually one of also the major contributors. It's not spoken much about, pero it's a major contributor with climate change and global warming in general. So ayan, those are tips on how to prevent the worsening of global warming and climate change. If you have more ideas, you could comment down below. It's a very wide topic, very broad. Maraming pwedeng sabihin about this certain topic. And I'm so happy kasi Kiara and Rhett are familiar with climate change and its impacts and how detrimental it is. So it's our responsibility to look after our children, and it's our responsibility to knowledge them for them to be able to reach out as well to the future generation to prevent detrimental impacts. Let us change the ending. Remember, there is no planet B. Ayan, okay. So, yun lang yung tanong ko sa inyo, Kiara and Rhett. Ngayon naman, gusto ko malaman kung may tanong kayo para kay Ate Roxy. Ako naman yung kung may tanong kayo. May tanong ba kayo para kay Ate?
Ate, I have a question
Okay.
for you. What can you say about the weather today?
About the weather today, well, it's quite humid. I mean, Metro Manila. So, actually, taga Baguio talaga ako and malamig doon. Nung nag-move ako sa Metro Manila, naka-experience na ako ng mas hot na weather. And I could say na I feel like it's getting hotter year by year, and today talaga ramdam ko yung effects ng climate change dahil sobrang init sa Metro Manila. So I hope we would prevent the effects of global warming and climate change para hindi na mag-rise yung heat dito sa ating bansa and also worldwide. Ayan. That is my answer. I hope that answered your question, Rhett. How about you, Kiara? May question ka ba para kay Ate?
Opo. Why do we need to protect our environment?
We definitely have to protect our environment because this is where we live. This is our home. So kapag hindi natin protect yung environment, well, hindi magkakaroon ng life sa Earth. So walang tao, walang animals. We have to protect our home because if we protect our home, we are also protecting ourselves, human beings, and the animals that we live with. Ayan. So it's important. Let us take care of our home because it is only one. Nag-iisa lang siya. And by 2050, it is said that humanity could crumble if we do not make sustainable choices now. Pero may chance pa rin tayo now to prevent it. So we have to work together in solidarity because we do not have much time left. Ayan, Kiara. That is my answer to your question.
Thank you po, Ate.
Thank you so much. Alam, natutuwa ako to have this conversation with you. And I, for myself, natututo ako sa inyo. And dahil dyan, may nahanda kaming special surprise para sa inyo. Meron tayong game!
Yay!
Okay. Sige, ayan, ipapalabas natin ng ating games. Nakikita niyo ba yan?
Yes!
Kiara and
Ate.
Rhett? Okay. So, ang instructions ko dito is find all of the Earth Day related words from the list below. So, hahanapin nyo kung ano yung relate sa environment, sa Earth Day, dyan sa mga letter na nakikita nyo sa baba. Familiar na ba kayo sa game na to? Yung, di ba, ang
Yes.
daming letra, hahanap kayo ng word out of pwedeng pabaliktad, pwedeng pa-horizontal, pwedeng pa-diagonal. So, siguro, hahanap ng 5 si Kiara at hahanap ng 5 si Rhett. Ayan, handa na ba kayo?
Yes! Ate Rox.
Okay. Sige, siguro si Rhett ang mauuna. Maghanap ka ng 5.
Water. Ozone.
Water. Okay, we have water. Number 1.
Ozone.
Ozone.
Energy. Trees.
Okay, energy.
Cycle.
Energy. Ilan na yon? 4 na? Isa pa, isa pa.
Trash.
Ano yun?
Trash can.
Trash.
Trash.
Okay. Ang galing ah. Grabe, 5 agad yun. Palakpakan naman natin si Red. Nakahanap siya ng limang
Thank you
word
po.
related sa Earth Day. How about you, Kiara? Maghanap naman tayo ng 5 word din.
The words that I found in the puzzles are water,
Okay.
nature,
Nature. Hanapin natin ang nature. Ayan ang nature.
trash,
Okay.
compost,
Compost. Do we have compost?
yes,
Ayan. Sige, let us just circle that. Okay. Compost.
Then-
Ayan.
resources.
Resources. Wow! Ay, grabe. Ang galing nila. Ako din, napapahanap ako sa ating mga words.
Thank you po.
Ang
Ate
galing.
Roxy.
Thank you so much. Perfect ang inyong score, Kiara and Rhett. Napakagaling nyo. Super hanga ko sa inyo and super thank you sa inyo dahil sinamahan nyo si ate today. And thank you na rin sa mga magulang nyo. Pasabi sa kanila salamat dahil pinayagan kayo ngayon na makisama sa amin today. Okay. So
You're
those...
welcome, Ate Roxy.
Okay, thank you so much. Kaway-kaway sa mga nanonood sa inyo. May gusto ba kayong batiin?
Shout out mga high school.
Teachers. Mga high school teachers.
Shout out mga high school teachers.
Impayong National High School. And Lower Tunawan High School. Yan.
Shout
Hello!
out po my ate and my sister Casey, my lola and my lolo.
Hello po sa inyo. Shout out sa inyong lahat. I know napaka-proud po kayo kay Kiara and kay Red. Thank you so much,
Shout
Kiara
out,
and
Ma'am.
Red.
Di mo problema. Hi, Ma'am Roxy, Miss Roxy.
Hello
and
po,
Mother
salamat
Jenny.
po. Hello
How
po,
are
nice to meet you.
Nice to
Okay.
see you.
Okay naman po. Thank you po. At inalaw niyo
You're
po
so
kami makasama si
beautiful.
Kiara at Red. Thank you so much po.
Thank you
Salamat
so
po
much for
sa
being
inyo.
with us.
Thank you, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Pleasure is mine, pleasure is mine. Okay, bago tayo magpaalam, gusto ko lang imbitahan ang ating mga viewers. Alam niyo ba, Kiara at Red, na Earth Day na bukas?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Earth Day! Okay, so Earth Day is an annual celebration to highlight and uplift Mother Earth and her protection and preservation. We will be having a show tomorrow. Ito na, i-announce ko na. We will be having a show. Miss Philippines Earth Queens will have a show at 4 p.m. and us Miss Earth Queens will have a show at 8 p.m. So I hope you could join us and let's discuss what matters. Let's celebrate Earth Day tomorrow and every single day. Ayan. With that, I want to invite everybody the
Yes,
Miss Philippines
we
Earth
celebrate.
screening. Yes.
Earth Day.
Every day is Earth Day. With that, I'm inviting everybody for the screening of Miss Philippines Earth. Send over your applications. Yes, send over your applications, queens. If you want to be the next Miss Philippines Earth, we want you and to continue the legacy and this beauty for a cause. So we're looking forward to meet you and send your applications over. Ayan, remember everybody, a green life is a
Shout
better life.
Pun Ate Chanilo.
Shout out!
Shout out to the Love Love.
Advance Happy Earth Day to everybody. Pwede nyo bang sabihin yon? Advance
Advance Happy
Earth
Earth Day.
Day! Ayan. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye po.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kiara. Thank you, Red.
Ay.
Kaway tayo sa camera. Ayan. Thank you. Kaway tayo sa camera. Ayan. Thank you, viewers.